We have a lot of attachments that we connect to emotionally, to stuff that if we would just let go, suddenly that moment is way better.
That's something, like, I have people in my life that I never see, but when I think about them, like, and I just, like, interacted with them very, like, almost not at all, but I still, like, I start to feel upset, but I don't really feel like I have, like, I don't know what there is to forgive, because I don't really, but I feel, like, upset thinking about people, and I don't know how to, like, that, does EFT it?
Well, I mean, maybe, maybe, but if you notice yourself attached emotionally to that, to when that happens, it's not them that's creating that. That is an emotion that only you can create, so you have to take responsibility for it and go, yeah, I guess I am doing this. How can I think about this differently in this situation such that that reaction does not take place?
I read the book Love is Letting Go of Fear, and we had some things happen in my family that, dude, I wasn't a part of the problem, but it impacted me. And that got me for a while. And after reading that book, it helped me train myself how to just rethink of the whole incident. Like, I still think of what happened, and I still every once in a while on bad days have problems with it. But in it, it's helped me train rethinking on, and even to look back at it, it helps me rethink of how it impacted me and forgiveness is one of the biggest keys in it.
Yeah. The idea that we should be in charge of making somebody be different than they are is the problem. People are going to be who they are and do what they do, and your need for them to be different is the thought that you have to change, because they ain't going to change. Bob?
I read this book by Wayne Dyer called You'll See It When You Believe It, and he talked about it in there. I just was skimming through the table of contents, and that was the first chapter I read. It's at the end, but he talked about detaching yourself from being emotionally harmed by what other people do, because that's just your perception of it. It's exactly what you're saying. It was just really cool how he described it. Like, it helped me so much in feeling emotion from this person that I felt was damaging my life. And it just stopped. Like, I don't feel that anymore. But I have to go back and read that chapter sometimes.
And it does take practice. You have to keep focusing on that thought structure that you've created. You have to keep focusing on it, going, wait a second, that way of thinking is not bringing me peace of mind. And if that's the case, it's a matter of going back and rethinking how much you want them to be different than they are. You can't do it, nor should you try.
I think by holding grudges or not giving all the things, you allow that person to have power over you.
Absolutely.
And I'm someone who feels not like I don't think deeply, and I end up holding grudges. But what I realize is that it's damaging me more than it's damaging them by ignoring them or getting upset with them. Causing more damage to my mind, not affecting them as much as you would think that it would, and end up hurting you.
Yeah, there's a great quote. There's two quotes that came to mind, but the one that I want to tell you, it's like holding a grudge is like taking poison and expecting the other person to get killed. Right? Stephen Covey said, wrap yourself around the emotional weaknesses of other people and you allow those weaknesses to control you. Let them be whatever they are and you get peace. You won't change them, and the more you try to change them, the less they will. Stay open to life's teachings. The teacher does not always come in clear, recognizable attire. Don't close yourself off from possible futures until you're certain you have nothing more to learn from them. That comes from another of Richard Bach's books. You never know what the message is in the situations. Going back to serendipity, you never know. So don't close it off until you're sure there's nothing more to learn. Be patient. Let go of unrealistic expectations. Don't try to hurry the natural course of things. A huge tree can only grow so fast, but because it doesn't hurry, it becomes a great tree. If you've ever studied Taoism, who in here read Tao Fu? Do we have somebody in here read? You read Tao Fu, right? The whole essence of Taoism is nature goes at its own pace, and there's nothing in nature that is abrupt, except lightning. That's abrupt. Very few things in nature happen in an instant, things in the growing sense. They all grow at their own pace, and we have a lot to learn from that. Don't be in a hurry. Things will turn out just fine. Yes.
A therapist told me once a symbol, and I don't think it's in Taoism, Asian practice, but anyhow, a symbol for that, for the, letting go of unexpected expectations. I don't remember the exact word for it, but is a pine tree with snow on it, and that it's still strong, but it allows to bend. We should be that way too. Allow ourselves to bend. It doesn't mean that we're breaking ourselves, but
Same as the other thought that came to my mind when you were saying that is the bamboo versus the reeds. When the wind comes, the bamboo resists, and what happens? Breaks. When the wind comes, the reeds, they flow with it, and nothing happens to them. Same kind of idea.